Hi boys and girls, and welcome to Monday the 8th of February. Well done for your great work on money last week. You're doing a really great job, so keep it up. Today we're going to be adding amounts of money so that we can total amounts quickly, like if we're shopping and places like that. And how we're going to do that is by partitioning the amounts of money into their different values. So that'll be pounds, 10 pences and single pence on their own. But like anything, we need to do a little starter. Here I've got 75p and that is my whole amount of money. But currently I've only got these two coins here. How much more would I need to make this total? Okay, so what I want you to do, pause the video here, see if you can work it out. What coins might I need? Brilliant stuff, boys and girls. How did you get on? Could you work out how much more money I would need to make 75p? Here I've got a 50 pence and a 20 pence. If I total these two up, I get 70 pence. If I look at the difference between 70 pence and 75p, and remembering the difference is thinking about subtraction, okay, how much money I've got in between the two numbers, the difference would be 5p. So in here, I need a 5 pence. How did you get on? Could you work it out? Well done if you did. Okay, your turn at home. I want to make 63 pence. What I'd like you to do is draw two different amounts of coins that would make 63p. Okay, I'm going to do an example now and then we'll pause the video. Okay, so one example might be a 50 pence in here, so that's 50p. Now I'm thinking, what's the difference between 50 and 63? So I'm going to count on. That would be 13. So 13 I can make from a 10p, a 2p and a 1p. So 50 pence add 13 equals 63. So that's an example for you. What coins would you use to make 63? Can you have two parts to make that whole? Have a go at home. So pause the video and see how you get on. There are lots of different ways that you could do it. So today we're going to add amounts of money together using partitioning. Now we've done lots of partitioning in year 3, and partitioning means to split a number into its value. My example is 345, not thinking about money right now. If I partition it, I've got 300s, I've got 40 or 4 10s, and I've got 5 1s or just 5. So we're splitting that number into its individual values, and we can apply that to money too. So here's a range of coins. How much have I got in my purse? Can you count this by thinking of focusing on pounds and pence? Okay, so pause the video, work out how much money I've got. Brilliant stuff, boys and girls. Did you work it out? Remember last week we were looking at counting the different amounts together to help us with identifying how much money we've got. I can see I've got my pounds here. Ooh, they all seem to be moving around together. Let's circle it. So I've got my pounds here, £1, £2, £3. I've got my pence here. Then I've got my values of 10 pence here. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64 and £3, so I've got £3 and 64 pence. Okay, so count the pounds first, then we move on to the pence, just like we did last week. Okay, so today we're going to be adding amounts of money using partition, but let's look at these coins. How many coins have I got here? how many have I got here? What would my number sentence be? If I was looking at this, I could say that I've got £3, 1, 2, 3, add £4 equals £7. What I'd like you to do, pause the video here and see if you can add up this amount of money. How much do I have altogether? Brilliant stuff, boys and girls. I'm sure you're doing a great job. Let's have a little look. I've got 10, 20, 30, 31 pence. Add 2 pence equals 33 pence. I have 33 pence altogether. I'm sure you're doing a really good job. Keep it up. Okay, now we're going to add some money. Thinking back to partitioning. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to model this one, and we're going to use two different methods to help us. I want to add £2 and 10 pence to £4 and 22 pence. And when we're adding, we're combining the amounts together. Let's look at pounds first. I've got £2 here and £4 here. I've partitioned the numbers into pounds and pence. £2, add £4. Okay, and that will total £6. Now I move on to my pence. 10 pence, add 20 pence and a 2 pence is 22. 10 add 22 equals 32 pence. And if we add those two up, we get this amount here. £6, decimal point, 32. If I want to do this a different way, I can use column addition. I've got £2 and 10 pence, and I'm going to add on to £4 and 22 pence. Remember, with column addition, we need to line up our values. 1 pences, tens of pence, decimal point, pounds, pound sign. My add sign to show me that I'm adding or combining money, and my equals sign here. First, we add up the pence. 0 pence, add 2 pence is 2 pence. Next, I'm going to add up tens of pence. 1 10p piece, add 2 10p pieces equals 3 10p pieces. Don't forget to separate your pounds and pence by putting in a decimal point. Next, we add our pounds. £2, add £4 equals £6. £6, 32. So you can use partitioning and column addition to add amounts of money together. Have a look at this one. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that you can see the question, and what I'd like you to do at home is pause the video and see if you can add them up. I've got £1 and 10 pence and £4 and 22 pence. Pause the video here so you can see it clearly. Have a go at adding up those amounts of money. You can use partitioning or column addition if you'd prefer. Brilliant stuff. How did you get on? Did you prefer using partitioning or column addition to solve it? Well done if you've used either. Both are fine ways of working out this problem. Okay. Partitioned into pounds. £1 add £4 equals £5. Next, into my pence, I've got 10 pence, add 22 pence equals 32 pence. If I add these two amounts together, I get £5 decimal point to split my pence from my pounds, 32. Remembering, I don't need to write the pence sign because I've already got the pound sign when we're combining the two together. If you're using column addition, it would look like this. £1.10, £5.22, add sign, equal sign, all lined up in this to the same values. 0 add 2 is 2, 10 add 20 equals 30, decimal point 1 add 5 is 6, £6.32. And look, it's exactly the same as our previous total. Okay, what I'd like you to do at home, this is a slightly more challenging question. I wonder, could you use partitioning or column addition to total these amounts? Have a go, see how you get on. Pause the video here. Brilliant stuff. How did you get on? Could you add up these two amounts? Let's try it. £12 add £4. £16. Next I've got 26 pence add 41 pence. 20 add 40 equals 60. 6 and 1 equals 7p. 60p add 7p equals 67p. Okay. That would be in total £16.67. Let's try a bit of column addition now. Pound sign, 12, decimal point, let's just check my value, 41. And £4.26. I just want to point out to you the importance of making sure our columns have lined up. 1 pence, 10 pence, decimal point, singular pounds there, and then I've got tens of pounds here. Okay, and it's really important we get these lined up properly, so you can use your decimal point to help you with that. Oops. Okay, let's do some adding up. Okay. Always start with our pence. 1 pence add 6 pence is 7 pence. 4 pence pieces add 2 10-pence pieces is 6 10-pence pieces, that's 67. Don't forget your decimal points. £2 add £4 is £6. Then 1 £10 note add 0 £10 notes is just £10. £16, 67p. How did you get on? Did you get the same answer? I'm sure you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Okay, your task for today. Okay, at home, what I want you to do, choose mild or choose spicy, or if you fancy, you could warm up with mild and then move on to spicy and do a little bit of both. Okay, see if you can partition the amounts of money to add them up, or if you prefer, see if you can use column addition to add these amounts up. Okay, on the next page are the answers, so don't you go fast forwarding just yet, so that you can mark them yourself. There's also an alternative worksheet available on the website. Okay, so have a go, challenge yourself. You can use partitioning or you can use column addition, completely up to you. Well done, boys and girls, keep up the great work, you're doing well.